Hello and welcome back to Big Bad Bard Plays GTA Vice City. So, I'm going to be doing these helicopter checkpoint missions. This first one, let me show you where it is on the map. Boom, way over here, down by this pay and spray. There are like a series of jumps that you can do, or you can just do what I did, grab our trusty army helicopter, just fly up to that rooftop and grab it. And I'm pretty much just going to be using helicopters to get to all of these, especially because they're not hard to come by in this game. The next one I'm actually going to be doing after this is on ground level anyways. Like, the helicopter spawns on the ground, so you really don't need to worry about getting a helicopter or doing anything fancy to get up to it. Just go find it. It's actually a nice helicopter, you know, early on, that you can just go and grab whenever you need one. You don't need to do the checkpoint missions. And additionally, to something just to kind of point out with the checkpoint missions, you may have noticed the time is only counting up. I don't have a time limit for these, and that is very, very nice. The only thing is, once you do them once, if you want to get rewards for doing them again, that's when, oh god, that's when the time comes into the factor. Is if you're trying to do it more than once for, you know, a best possible time, and then only a time that beats your previous best time will reward you with, I think it's a little bit of money, not even that much. But these are required for 100% completion, hence why I'm doing it in the first place. There are so many of these little checkpoint missions. I think there's 5 in just the helicopter. Then you've got, like, the PCJ Playground, which is a checkpoint mission that I pointed out pretty early on. I just needed a motorcycle at one point, I think. And then I ended up grabbing the one that spawns for that mission. I'll show you where it is, but I'm not going to do that right now. Mostly because we're going to go past it anyways. Let's see, where does that spawn? It's like right over by, kind of by the Malibu, sort of? Sort of. It's like at the north end of this long alleyway. There's a building it spawns next to. Actually, this big, like, white building with all the pieces spawns right next to that. And it takes you, like, through a series of jumps up these buildings along the alleyway there. Blah, blah, blah. You end up pretty close to where this helicopter is. But I just grabbed a helicopter and did it that way. The next one we're going to come up on is a helicopter. I think I actually jumped in it at one point and started this mission, like the little checkpoint mission, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. It's right back here. I just needed a helicopter in the moment, and I knew there was one back here. Okay, so we're going to hop in, basically do the same thing. Again, each helicopter has its own course, which means it has its own best time, so you really don't need to worry about going through this quickly. I'm kind of speeding through it a little bit, and maybe more than I should be. Oh god. Maybe more than I should be. There we go. I need to just keep clear of these trees. That's the hard part. This one, that's like the really tricky bit, is just having to fly so low around all these trees and traffic lights. Oh, a rainbow! I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Or noticed it. That's cool. Huh. Found a rainbow. Out of all the years I've been playing this game, finally find a rainbow? Or, like, I mean, not like I was looking for one, but, like, that's kind of interesting. Although I've largely played it on PS2, so maybe there's a difference between the PS2 graphics and the PC graphics. Probably. Maybe there's some texture pack that I downloaded and forgot about. I don't know. I don't think so. I imagine if there was, it would look better. Just the game in general. I think the only thing I downloaded was, like, mod-wise for this was controller support, basically. So I could use a Xbox 360 wired controller, which is what I've been using for PC gaming for a long time. It's just something I'm super used to, and yeah. They're relatively cheap. I don't know what they cost anymore. They last forever. I've had the one I'm using right now, I've been using primarily for like 4 or 5 years, and that's a lot. Like, it's just a lot of use. And I think I have another one that the one I'm using right now is black. I think I have another one that's white. Hold on, is there another one on this island? I don't think so. I think it's just those two. Yeah, and then downtown. So we're gonna head over to right over where we did that mission. G Spotlight. So I think it's which building is it? Is it this one? It's basically right at the end of that mission. There's a rooftop you have to jump to that has a helicopter on it, and that is the one I'm looking for. Maybe it's over here. It's not that helicopter on top of the VCN building. That's not it. Let me think. It would be helpful if it was just a little bit darker outside. Although I thought that I was pretty sure the projection went up, like, right at dark. Like, right as soon as it got dark. Okay, I think this is the projector. Which means I'm close. Oh. Wait a second. I don't think it's that. I don't think that's the one. I think it's where you start the mission. Okay. I'm, like, kind of double-checking my notes here. Okay, is it down here then? I'm looking for the mission or the building that has the big gap in the middle. So we drove through that at one point. I thought it might be that one. Oh yeah, no, it's this one. So we drove through this. But coming from which way? I think I launched off of this building? Huh. Alright. I'm having a little bit of trouble finding it, actually. I'm going to set this down and switch over to a different helicopter, mostly because that one's a little bit beaten up. And if I'm going to be flying around downtown looking for something, I should probably have a better, or at least a healthier helicopter. Oh boy. This thing is flying wild right now for me. Oh. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me maybe get a little bit lower. Try to find it. Should be just on one of these rooftops. Problem is I just don't remember which one it is. Oh, maybe it's... Is it this? Or no, that's the police helicopter. Okay, but I think I'm close. But I think I'm close. See, I thought it might be, like, back here. Oh, this is it. It's exactly right here. Okay. So let's pull up the map just to get bearings a little bit better. Okay, so it's right there. Right there. There's that little, like, alleyway that comes to a corner right there, and it's kind of back in that corner. Alright. Here we go. Time to fly around downtown. One more time. Now that I found the right helicopter. Man, I was so close. I did a full lap around that building before I noticed it. Okay. These are all pretty low, huh? Well, not all of them. This next one picks up a little bit. Okay. Still, I don't really like flying right down the street like that. Oh god, we're back in here. That's super awkward. Just kind of dip the tail down to grab that one. Man, these power lines scare me, mostly because, like, I never know in GTA what is solid or what is not solid. Like, hitboxes can be so wonky sometimes. Oh, yeah, I just hit that street lamp. I recognize that. Okay. Man, I thought it was where you end a mission, but it's back over by where you started. That was my confusion. This is super weird, and I hate it. Keep climbing, I guess? It's basically what it's saying. Oh boy. Oh yeah, there's the... there's the building with the boobs on it. Man, little 13-year-old me was so... what's the word I'm looking for? Amazed that that was just put in, that was just in a game. That was like my first real introduction to, I don't know what to call it. Not porn, like, but like adult themes in video games, I guess, was Grand Theft Auto. And that would have been, I guess, more in GTA 3, but there wasn't quite the, I don't know, there was quite a bit of sexuality in GTA 3. But not, I don't know. You don't own a porn studio, is my point, I guess. So the next little spot we're going to is over here in Little Havana. Or it might be a little Haiti at that point. But it's very close to where we found a hidden package. And I think I saw this helicopter at one point during that hidden package hunt. But yeah, it's going to be right here. Let's just, I guess, pull up the map again, take a look at it. So, like, here's the bridge coming across from Leaf Links. There's Kaufman Cabs and Phil's place, and it's right up on this rooftop. If there's a way up here without a helicopter, I don't know, there might be, like, stairs or something you can get up there, or maybe a stunt jump somewhere. But yeah, it's basically like there's the Little Haiti Life's a Bitch sign. Right here is Move Over Miami. Yeah, alright. You see where I'm at. There's some Haitians over here doing stuff. Now, there is a bug where sometimes this helicopter won't spawn. And that's another reason I wanted to bring this one with me, is because if this one decides not to spawn, all you need to do is fly another Sparrow, which you can grab at any of these other checkpoint missions. Just grab that other Sparrow, bring it over here, land it in this spot, and I think you just need to get out and then get back in, and it should start. But yeah, that's it. And then there might be one more after this. That I'm not quite sure of. If there's not, that's fine. I've got one more thing, a couple of things in mind that should maybe take up the rest of the time that I wanted to use for this video. Because I feel like if I end it right after this, that's going to be a really short video. And I could go a little bit longer than 15 minutes. Although it might be nice just to kind of cap it with this. Just do the entirety of these Checkpoint Charlie missions. Mostly I was really just planning on doing these, and I thought it would take a little longer. Honestly, I thought I'd have a little bit more trouble finding some of them, and I thought they would take a little bit longer to actually complete, but I'm flying through them pretty quickly. And with the exception of that downtown one, like, I feel like I've been finding the helicopters themselves pretty easily. I didn't struggle to find the first one. Certainly not to find the second one or this one. I knew pretty much exactly where to go. But the one downtown, there's just so many rooftops, it's kind of tucked away. I don't know. That one got me. Alright. We're coming up pretty close to the end of this. And then, yeah, that'll finish off these helicopter missions. I don't know what they're called. I don't know if the missions themselves have, just like a little mission name. Ooh, other than heli checkpoint. Drop down and grab that one, and then climb! Climb! There we go. Last one. Nice. Helicopter course. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do is actually going to be back up by the downtown area. There's a little dirt like off-road course, and that has 2 little checkpoint missions associated with it, and I think they're about the same as this. I don't think they're timed the way some other, race missions are. I think, and I might be wrong about this, but I think it's just a kind of beat your own best time sort of deal. But it's all the way on the north end of this island. I thought it was northeast, but it's pretty much just north and central. And the cars should spawn right over here. Yeah. One of them is this, like, off-road SUV type. And then the other is this dirt bike. So I'm going to grab the dirt bike. Yeah, this is just purely a race against your own best time sort of deal. Alright. And I want to say both of these are pretty much about the same. Okay, whatever. I think it's pretty much the same course. You might have to go around them in reverse, basically, for the difference between the dirt bike and the car. Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit careful with this. Mostly I don't want to just wipe out. That's my biggest concern here, is just getting knocked off the bike and, I don't know, bad things happening. With the car, I'd say the biggest concern is taking it slow so you don't flip it or cause so much damage that it catches on fire. Because those would be pretty good concerns. I mean, handling is not great on this path. Even on the dirt bike, like, I'm having a little bit of trouble. I'm struggling a little bit. And if each lap's going to take a whole minute, oof. Like, that is going to take a second to get through. Alright. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable, especially knowing that these targets are kind of lax. Like, they're not super strict about going through them. It's not like you have to stay on the course. But like I said, I am trying to just stay on the bike. So I am taking it slow around these corners. I'm not trying to just, like, whip through them. It sucks that I kind of missed that one. This is a section I am going to, kind of take my time with. I don't want to fall off because of one of the bumps. I don't want it to cause me to land weird and spin around and the bike slide out from under me, because that happens. Just taking it easy. There we go. Just 2 laps. I thought it was 3. Anyways, new record set. Cool. Now let's do it with this one. Alright, for some reason I thought it was 3 laps. I think I even read the thing and saw that it said 2 laps, and then I decided that it must have meant you do this lap and then 2 more? I don't know. This mission, I just realized, is called Test Track. I'll admit I didn't notice that the first time on the dirt bike. See, this is what makes me nervous about this car. Is it having to go up that hill? Like, that looks like it took a beating. Or some of these corners looks like, maybe if I take it a little too sharp or a little too wide, the incline on the sides might, flip my car, cause me to roll over. I just don't want this car to catch on fire in the next 2 minutes, If that's as long as I need to keep this car alive, then I think that'll be enough. Alright, almost done with the first lap. Oh, there we go. I didn't really go through that marker, but they gave it to me. I'll take it. Man, I'm still on the first lap, aren't I? Oof. This one's going a little bit slower than with the dirt bike. Oh, boy. Okay, I think I'm on the second lap at this point. Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure when that happened, but maybe when I did that, like, long winding. Nope. See, this is what I'm talking about. Nope. 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 Hey, I got a stunt bonus though. 2-wheel driving bonus. It was not for very long, but it was also not very intentional. That was more me just trying to recover from that spin. Okay. Just about done here. Oh, no, 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 you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You gonna give me another 2-wheel driving bonus? Nah. Might not have gone on for long enough. Those sorts of bonuses, the 2-wheel driving and like the wheelie on a bike, and same with the stoppie on a bike. It's all based on how long you're. I think it's time based. Like it has to be at least a second for it to count, and then it increases your money based on distance and time. But yeah, that is all of those little checkpoint missions. Next time around, I'm thinking maybe either tackling the stadium, or there's like a bunch of RC missions. Oh, and there's also still the boatyard courses to go through. But anyways, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, any of those three or all of those three, and then just come on back later when you got some more time, check out another video, and be sure to have yourself a great day. And I'll see you around later. Bye.